Julia Gonzales. This week, we're exploring the foods you must try in Puerto Rico. Many of the foods and flavors are unlike anything I've tried before. But that's why I'm here. I want to share with you the delicious foods to try when visiting Puerto Rico.
I have to be careful with these mojitos. They're so easy to just slurp down. So today we're at El Burrito, and we're here for food you must try. There's a ton you gotta try when you're here in Puerto Rico. So we ordered a whole bunch of different platters, and we're gonna dig in.
Mofongo is believed to have originated as a variation of fufu, a traditional West African dish made from starchy vegetables. Enslaved Africans brought fufu to the Caribbean, where it was adapted with local ingredients.
So we're gonna start with the mofongo, which is smashed green plantains. It's also mixed with chicharron. This one, it smells very garlicky.
I've never had this before, so I have no idea what I'm in for. Oh, the texture is very thick. Oh, is this really hot? Should I check that? It's not hot. I like that. So yeah, there's garlic. I love the plantain texture of it. It's like kind of like a little sticky, thick, hearty. Oh, I love this. And it's not super hot. The interior is a little hotter than the exterior, but oh my gosh, I really love this. It's got a lot of garlic, a lot of butter. And the green plantains, like when you think of plantains and they're yellow, they're very sweet, but the green, they're not. So it's just a nice texture. It doesn't have an overpowering taste. So that's why adding the garlic was actually kind of very nice.
So typically you would find these stuffed with all different types of meats. This one just has the chicharron. It has plantains, it has butter, it has garlic. It's absolutely delicious and something you definitely have to try.
Pastelillos in Puerto Rico have roots in the island's Spanish colonial history and are influenced by African and Taino culinary traditions.
So this is the pastelillos. They are a flour dough and they're stuffed with meat. They're like an empanada. They can be stuffed with chicken, they can be stuffed with beef. These are stuffed with chicken and then they're deep fried. Let's give them a try. Oh my gosh, that chicken is so flavorful. Oh my gosh. Is this wait, hold on, it might be the sauce. Oh yeah, it's the sauce. Wow. This is so good. Absolutely love this chicken. So it's really soft, warm, delicious on the inside, but crispy on the outside. It's very flaky. That's the perfect pocket of meat. Things like this or the empanadas, I think of like people like stuffing them in their pockets and like going on without their day. Would totally do that. Put these in my pockets. Bring it out. I'm gonna do a little snack. These are great. Very like cute, delicious.
Alcapurrias are a beloved Puerto Rican fritter with deep cultural roots combining indigenous, African, and Spanish influences.
So this is the alcapurria. It is made of green plantains and yuca, and then they add meat to the center. They fry it. It's easy here. I dip it in this sauce. Hopefully that's not spicy. Oh, it's spicy. Sauce is spicy. Burning my tongue. I saw the peppers there. I saw whatever the seeds. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, let me finish that later, and then I'll try the second bite here. I really love that. Maybe it's the yuca in it. I don't don't know. There's like a different flavor to this.
Pork picadillo. Like a stew ground beef.
Oh, so it's the ground beef that's in the center. It's really nice. It's a nice, flavorful bite. You do not need the sauce because the sauce will burn your tongue. But it's really flavorful and delicious. Oh my gosh!
Pastelis are thought to have been inspired by tamales, brought to the Caribbean by Spanish colonizers from Mexico, but they evolved in Puerto Rico with the use of local ingredients and African cooking techniques.
So this is pastel, which looks like, you know, our friendly tamale from Peru. But the difference here is the matza is made with green plantain, yuca, and also some pumpkin. So I'm very excited. And it's also stuffed with beef.
This one's pork.
This one's pork. Okay, so this one's stuffed with pork. Let's give it a try here. It's wrapped in a banana leaf, so let me just take that off. Okay. I want to see. Sorry, I'm just gonna like break it open here so you can see what the center would look like. Ooh. Okay, olive, chunks of pork. No.
It's some tomato.
Yeah. When it gets good to the pumpkin, it makes it a little sweeter than what you usually get. This is very good too. It's very it's very moist. A little salty. Oh, I just got an olive. Hello, olive. I mean, it's the same family as a tamale. It's very good. And I think this would be a great addition too. Like, you do some tamales, you do some pastels. I like that it's made with pumpkin and yuca. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, and then they're using the ingredients that they have around.
Meat is so nice and tender, flavorful. Oh, so good.
All right, so now for the plantains. Okay, we have a green plantain and we have a yellow plantain. This one is twice fried. This is once fried. So it's kind of fun to watch them make this. So first they like cut them up and then they fry it once and they take them out, they smash them and then they fry it again. And then you get this like fun, crispy treat. I love that. It's like a thick chip. It's very flavorful. It tastes yummy. It feels like a healthy chip option. I know it's not a healthy chip option, but because it like tastes like a plantain, I don't know, feels like it should be healthy. It should be healthy. We're gonna try the yellow plantain. This is good too. It's nice and sweet. Versus this is not a very sweet plantain because it's green. But the yellow ones are nice and sweet. I like to add a little bit of salt to these, to be honest. But these are good too. Today we're at De Abadora, and we are here to bring you more food you must try here in Puerto Rico.
Bacalalitos, a popular Puerto Rican street food, have their origins in the island's Spanish colonial period, when dried salted cod, bacalao, was introduced by European settlers. Salted cod was a staple in Spain and other European countries due to its long shelf life and affordability.
Okay, so this is the bacalalito. It's deep fried cod, but they have like a batter that's kind of the consistency of pancake batter, and they add a whole bunch of spices, the sofrito, the sazon, all sorts of good stuff to make it super yummy. And then they deep fry it. I'm just gonna, can I use my hands? Okay. Oh, it's like a pocket. Oh, it's like really mixed in there. Oh, wow. You don't see a lot of the cod, but the cod is like in the mixture. It's very, wow. When you think deep fried, you think kind of like heavy. This isn't, it's very light. It's got a lot of flavor within the batter. And then you're getting like a lot of the cod, the fish, you're tasting that. Oh, wow. I don't know what it is about Puerto Rico, but things that are fried still seem healthy. I think it's all the fish that they use. Oh, God.
Pionono is a traditional dish in Puerto Rico with roots that trace back to Spain, named after Pope Pius, or Pio Nono in Italian.
All right, so this is the pionono.
Which is kind of like a quiche. It has plantain, it has meat inside, and then
They fry it.
fried.
Yeah.
So, I'm just getting.
Oh, wow.
Very. A lot of meat inside.
There's a lot of meat, but you're getting a lot of sweetness from the plantain. I really like this. Kind of like a sweet and savory treat. It has a lot to it. Even though it doesn't look like a lot, it's really good. It's amazing in flavor. Wow. Yeah, I really like the sweetness of the plantain on this. It's so complex.
Yeah.
So this is something that I'm no stranger to. This is the morcilla. It's blood sausage. It looks delicious. It looks very moist. My complaint with blood sausage is sometimes it's too dry, but it looks fantastic. Oh, it's hot. Don't burn my mouth. Ooh. Oh yeah, I like that. There's a nice rice texture to it. So it's like a nice combination of rice and blood sausage.
Yeah, it has a lot of rice
It has a lot of rice. But I like that.
compared to other.
Yeah. It's very moist too. It's not over dry. Casings are snapping, which is nice. Nice hard casing on the outside. Yeah, Puerto Rico. Love it. We initially came here for the pernil, but unfortunately, it's not ready. We're too early. So we got the next best thing, which is the carne frita. Now, it translates to fried meat, but here in Puerto Rico, they're meaning pork. They eat a lot of pork, so this is fried pork. Give it a check. Oh, it's crispy on the outside. I should probably just stick this in my mouth, but I do want to open it up and just see how the inside, oh, very tender and moist, crispy outside. It looks very hot. Don't burn my mouth. So hot. Really good. Really good. Really hot. Okay. That is absolutely delicious. It's nice and crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, which always, when you're deep frying something, you can get that texture and the consistency like that. Doing a great job. I love it.
Arroz con gandules is one of Puerto Rico's most iconic dishes, with a history that reflects the island's mix of Spanish, African, and Taíno influences.
And now for the arroz con gandules.
Gandules.
Gandules. Arroz con gandules. What's tricking me up is the con gandules. Arroz con gandules.
Yeah.
Slowing it down. I'm slowing it down. Learning my Spanish. What's special about this is they add in pigeon peas, which I've never had before. So I don't know what this is going to be like, but I want to give it a try. I want some of the pigeon peas.
Yeah, it has kind of like maybe like a bean texture. But it's really good. I love this. Very flavorful.
Yeah, they say it's more like a lentil instead of a bean.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it, well, you know, I think it's delicious. So much flavor. There's so many flavors here in Puerto Rico. You just dig in, you get more delicious bites. Wow. This has been such a foodie city, and I absolutely love it. Love it.
All right, so that concludes this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed the foods you must try when in San Juan, Puerto Rico. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel because we have more food coming your way.